Trim your nails. I can't believe it. I can't believe I have to tell grown adults to trim their toenails. Hey guys, Coach Victor here at the Thai Boxing Institute. And in this series, I want to cover what I have here at the Thai Boxing Institute, my gym, our gym, is the Code of Conduct. I don't even want to call them rules. I want to call them sort of ways on how to act at a gym. And the Code of Conduct is something, guys, if you read it and you decide to visit other gyms, I'm sure you can just follow these same guidelines and feel at place. Most of this is common sense, but I've learned that common sense isn't so common. All right, guys, so I'm gonna read out our Code of Conduct, and if you wanna follow along, feel free to click on the link below in the description box. Thai Boxing Institute Code of Conduct. Here's our first guideline. Show respect to your instructors and training partners. So that's basically the first thing is show respect, right? Show respect to the coaches, show respect to your training partners, and basically anyone else that comes in through here, guys. Number one thing is respect. Students are asked to call the instructors coach. Call other students by their name or nickname if they prefer. I don't know, I just put that in there. People like nicknames, all right? Please be considerate of other people's spaces while training. Show up to class on time, right? So the first thing is, I appreciate it if you guys would call me just Coach Vic. There's something about calling me by my first name. I think it's important to establish sort of boundaries. And these sort of boundaries are just kind of ways for us to have rapport, right? When you're in here, I'm teaching you, whether you're a new member or a member that's been at the Thai Boxing Institute for like 10 years, or even if you're my best friend walking in through here, you know, I think it's important to be respectful to the coaches and just call them coach, right? Coach, professor, whatever it is, sensei, I don't know, crew. I don't go by crew, I go by coach. If you want to call me crew, that's fine. I think it's just a really important respect thing, and I would say maybe many of the coaches out there would appreciate if you guys can just call them coach, crew, professor, whatever it is, right? Just try to avoid calling people by their first name. I don't know, that's just a thing, right? All right. Please be considerate of other people's spaces while training. This is one of the biggest things back when, pre-COVID, right, pre-pandemic, if you're watching this in the future. This place would be jam-packed, right? And I would always have to make a note of like, guys, just try to stay in your space. Try to keep to your boundaries. There's always, you know, look, I love energy. I love when the classes are banging and we're having a good time and everyone's just fucking pushing each other, right? But there's something to say about it being really packed and just being self-aware. Yo, I love flying. I love flying techniques, flying knees. I love when fucking shit's popping, right? But when there's 30 motherfuckers in here and you guys are trying to just use all of the mat space and just bumping into people, I think it's a little rude. So just be a little considerate and mindful of the space, guys. I would really appreciate that, and I think all the other members would as well. Thank you, guys. Awesome. All right, number 2. Kids class. No gum, candy, or drinks on the mat. All right, super important. Children must sit with their legs crossed, raise their hand to be noticed, and do not leave the mat area without the instructor's permission. Super important. Wear shoes into the school and in the restrooms. Parents, please do not coach or instruct your child on what to do while training. Parents, please do not coach or instruct your child on what to do while training. All right, so kids classes. This could be another separate video on its own. Kids classes are really difficult to run. Can be a bit stressful, especially when you have like 20 kids in here. Definitely, I feel it's near impossible for one coach to run a kids class. You need at least 2 or 3, right? Second is that, yet again, some of this stuff is common sense, but it has to be noted that nothing should be allowed on the mats, especially gum. Remember, they're still kids, right? Fingers and toenails, guys, that's one of my biggest gripes, and we'll cover that a bit more later down the line, right? But guys, if you have kids and you're taking them to a martial arts school, please make sure that their toenails and their fingernails are clipped, right? Especially in the kicking art or in any sort of martial art, guys. Just make sure those nails are trimmed. Wear wear shoes while walking into the gym, right? Don't come in here barefoot, and don't go into the restroom barefoot, right? This is for kids as well as the adults, and I'll cover this again a bit later. Parents, please do not parents, please do not coach or instruct your children while they're in class. I would appreciate it, guys, if you would respect those boundaries, right? The boundaries of the coaches. You bring your kids in here to learn Muay Thai. They're learning Muay Thai from us, the coaches. Even if you train Muay Thai yourself, please respect those boundaries, guys. Let us do the training, let us do the coaching, right? And if there's something that you want to share with your child afterwards, then please, by all means. But while they're on our mats in the kids' class, please just be respectful of the coaches. If you're a parent that doesn't do any sort of training and you're trying to instruct your kids, right? Stop that, please. If you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to show your kid how to box, no, please, guys. Just let us do our job. Okay, thank you. Number 3, hygiene. This should be number 1, right? Hygiene, respect, right? I don't know. They can just like trade off. Probably the most important thing, and I think the biggest lessons we learn in regards to hygiene, right, is, first of all, don't come in here sick, right? You can get all the coaches sick, you can get everyone else sick. Yeah? All right. But anyways, let me read hygiene, right? Check it out. Number 3, hygiene. Shower regularly and use deodorant. Come on, right? Common sense. Keep fingers and toenails short and clean to prevent injury to yourself and others. Big one. Wear clean and dry clothes and bring a towel to wipe your sweat down. If you are doubling up on classes, please change it into a clean, dry shirt. All right, let's break this one down, guys. There's just too much going on here, right? Okay, so hygiene, yet again, common sense isn't so common. You wouldn't believe, even now, post-COVID, post-pandemic, how many people still walk in here and stink, grown people. And if I have to mention something to you about, like, your clothes smelling or your equipment smelling, guys, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. All right, maybe it's time to try a different sport, like playing ultimate frisbee or something. I don't know. Shower. Use deodorant. I don't know. If you're one of those just kind of like eco-friendly people, all good, man. Use essential oils. Use something, right? Please don't be that partner that stinks. Please don't be that member that stinks, right? It's going to be really hard for you to be partnered up, and I think it's one of those things to be considerate of other people, right? Keep fingernails and toenails short and clean to prevent injury to yourself and others. Big one, right? Very famous case of, what's his name? Coach Winklejohn of Jackson MMA. Winklejohn Jackson MMA. It's hard to keep track of this shit, right? But he has a very famous injury, and this is something that's not uncommon.
I was holding pads for one of my fighters, one of my guys that had been with me since he's 14. I'm looking at his feet, working on some footwork things. He throws a kick. I don't even know what happened. All I know is I got hit. I think to myself, damn, I'm cut. I said, shit, do I need stitches? He says, no, coach, it's your eyeball. Anyway, his toenail went across my eye, cut my cornea in half, my lens spit out.
And now he is blind from that eye. From a toenail. A toenail. I don't know what to say. If you're a grown-ass person, how are you walking around with long-ass fingernails and toenails, right? You're in the gym, you're in an athletic sport. If you're a guy, and you're dating, and you're trying to put yourself out there, guys, trim your nails. I can't believe it. I can't believe I have to tell grown adults to trim their toenails. There's nothing more disgusting to me than long toenails. Sometimes I get in trouble for saying things out loud that I'm thinking of, and I don't know, I can't help it. I'll just blurt it out, right? And I once had a person come in here with long fingernails, and I was like, "Yo, what's up with your hands? Why are your nails so long?" Right? And they were like, "Oh, you know, I play classical guitar and I need my nails so that I can, you know, finger pick." And I was like, "Oh, I was like, cool. What about your toenails?" I was like, "Do you play guitar with your toes too?" Needless to say, that person didn't sign up, right? But I just wanted to kind of make a point that I will call you out on that, all right? And please do us all a favor. In order to prevent injury, trim those toenails, guys. Thank you. If you're doubling up on classes, change your fucking shirt, right? If you're going from our general training class to sparring, or our general training class to clinching, and you walk in there with the wet ass shirt, what the fuck are you doing, man? Come on, just change your shirt. Bring an extra one. You should have a surplus of old ass shirts for you to work out in, guys. Please make sure it's clean, make sure it doesn't stink, make sure it's dry. Thank you, guys. Number 4, mat cleanliness. Do not walk on the mat with your shoes. I don't know many gyms where you're even allowed to walk on the mat with shoes. Boxing gym, maybe jiu-jitsu gym, wrestling gym, sure. Keep those shoes in your bag. Don't fucking wear them out. Don't wear them out and then fucking come back in and walk on the mats. That's fucking disgusting, guys. That's how you spread disease. Have we not learned anything yet? If you have to go outside, wear sandals or shoes. Guys, come on, right? Common sense. If you go to the restroom, wear shoes. Don't go into the restroom without shoes. Yet again, common sense. You would think. Illness. Do not attend class if you are sick or have a skin disease, right? Staph, ringworm, folliculitis, whatever it's on your fucking skin, right? If it looks disgusting, maybe take the day off and let it heal or dry up or bandage it up, right? If you're fucking sick, stay home. Sparring. Check it out. As a courtesy, so this is important. As a courtesy to our members and their safety, right? We require, as a courtesy, guys, and this is a big liability thing. We require at least a 1-month membership here before we let you spar. And that's just because we've had people come in here and just try to like hurt other people, right? Or some people also have never been really taught properly on how to spar. We do a lot of kind of like play sparring, and when we do hard sparring, it's only out of necessity, whether someone has a competition coming up or someone's helping that person for competition, right? Excessive hard sparring is so detrimental to your health, guys. Furthermore, you don't want to have your members sparring and getting hurt, or sort of cultivating that attitude that it's okay to hurt other people. At least here, that's kind of a big no-no. Respect above all else, right? Consideration of your partner, of their health, of your own self, of your own health. Let's see. So, yet again, regardless of whether you have prior Muay Thai experience, right? Guys, please, no exception. I remember having people come, like when we used to offer free classes and stuff, or even drop-ins, right? I still get hit up asking people if they can come in and drop in for a sparring class. No, guys, please come on. Work with me. Always touch your sparring partner's gloves before and after a sparring session. This should be like a sparring etiquette 101 video, right? A separate thing. Do not seek to harm fellow students physically by going beyond controlled, playful sparring, and never use elbows, right? Even when we do like competition sparring, we try to keep elbows to a minimum, right? That's something that you also have to develop rapport with someone else in order to trust them to be able to spar with elbows. You must train in a manner that won't endanger others' health, but with a controlled intensity for you and your partner to improve your skills, conditioning, and technique, right? So when we're sparring, we're trying to help each other out. You give a bit, you take a bit, you know, keep it cool, guys. Don't spar to win. Don't spar to hurt. All right, spar to help your partner get better and to help yourself level up with your partner. Cool. Coaching. All right. Okay, guys, this is another big one. Parents, right? Please not coach or instruct your children on what to do while training. Likewise, members, right? Please refrain from coaching fellow students, and please ask a coach for assistance, guys. You know, listen. If you have less than 5 years, you shouldn't really be coaching people. Come on, let them work out. If you guys have a question, please ask one of the coaches. We always have basically 2 or 3 different coaches on deck, guys. Come on, work with us. Cell phones. If your cell phone rings during class, please silence it. Basic one, right? Just turn them off. Language. Do not use any profanity. All right? This video is full of profanity. But I think as a coach, it's important to limit, if not refrain from profanity, especially when you're teaching. I think profanity has a very impactful way of delivering your message. So it's one of those things that you should use sparingly. Dress code. All right. Never under any circumstances should a member be shirtless. Don't fucking come in here shirtless trying to work out, guys. You can wear a shirt, right? If you have to change, use the dressing room. Muay Thai classes require a clean, dry t-shirt as well as clean Muay Thai shorts. The Muay Thai shorts, some people are hung up on them. Whatever. Guys, it's a Muay Thai gym and a Muay Thai class. Or some Muay Thai shorts. Work with me. Number 11, gym cleanliness. Pick up after yourself and don't leave your belongings where you're not responsible for them. Guys, your parents don't live here. They don't work here. I'm not your daddy. Pick up after yourselves. Don't be a slob. Student drop off, pick up. Do not drop off your child no earlier than 30 minutes prior to class, and pick up your children no later than 15 minutes after class ends. Not a daycare. Number 13, have fun. This is my favorite one. Laugh often, smile, enjoy each other's company, and don't be so serious. You're here training at the Thai Box Institute of Mar Vista, California, and not fighting for a Lumpini Stadium title. Calm yourself and have some fun. Don't be so serious, guys. Enjoy the company, enjoy the training, enjoy being in the present. Have fun. All right, guys, and that's it. If you found that useful, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment if you have any questions. If you want to help the gym out, help out the Thai Box Institute, help me out, Coach Vic, you can do a couple things. You can go ahead and add us at the Thai Box Institute on Instagram. You can check out our merch, tbimerch.com. We have shirts, we have masks, we have hoodies, all that cool stuff. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Thai Box Institute. This is something that we have for the gym in order to help us get by, but it's also something that will get you in touch with me further if you have any sort of questions about coaching, whether you're an aspiring coach, whatever it is, as long as it pertains to Muay Thai, whether it's a Muay Thai gym, a personal training business, coaching help, dieting, whatever it may be. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Thai Box Institute to get in touch with me. I offer a bunch of different services in our different tiers. And on that note, I want to say thank you guys to our Patreon subscribers. Guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for believing in what I do and what we do here at the Thai Box Institute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Bye.